don't back up. Don't put your motherfucking hand on me, ho. Don't fucking play with me.
Hey. I know goddamn well this bitch is not just push me.
Back up.
No.
Okay, stop.
Hey.
Okay, go sit down, Travis. Cause y'all just trying to figure out why y'all don't like each other. Cause this is
I have no problem with
the problem.
I have no problem with you.
Well, why didn't you say nothing to me about this? Because I don't know nothing about that.
I was being respectful. You might not respond.
You can move.
I'm not gonna fight him.
Okay. Both they big ass. I can't be trying to look at my little small ass. I can't be trying to hold these motherfuckers down.
I'm gonna back up.
Don't do the thing. Don't do the thing. Don't do the thing.
Don't do things.
Back up.
Hey,
It's Travis the one that put his
Back
hand
up.
up.
you need to watch that shit.
Back up.
I'm trying
Back
to
up.
like drawing that.
Okay, back up.
Back up. We're gonna sit down
You
and
need to
talk.
back up.
Come on.
You talk all that shit.
I don't understand
Talk
why
about
y'all don't
that
like
shit,
each other.
bitch.
Talking all that shit on Instagram now. I'm here. What's up?
Bitch, I'm
What's
talking
the
the
problem
same
that
shit.
you had?
I'm gonna talk the same
What
shit.
is the problem that you
I'm gonna talk the
had?
same shit. I'm gonna talk the same shit right in your face.
Last time I checked, I thought this show was called "The
Thank
Shit
you,
We Do for
bro.
Love." Cause right now I ain't feeling the
You
love.
stink too.
I ain't feeling the love. All y'all stink, and I ain't feeling the love.
I had no
I ain't feeling the love.
I had
No, cause that's wrong. We just sat here and said we not
I
doing
had
that.
no problem
This is not that kind of platform.
Y'all two grown ass men. All you had to do was sit down and talk about it and work that out like we was trying to do. But y'all want to give each other face. But then didn't do nothing but push.
Hey, they are right. They are right.
No, they not. Now I'm mad. I'm mad now.
Okay.
I'm mad now.
You don't
Are you right? I don't know. But you know what? You know what I'm telling you
I
what
was
happened?
cool with him.
Right.
Before we
No,
was
I got.
I had no problem with you.
Listen, like you just said.
I had no problem with
We
you.
don't say nothing. Like you just said.
Y'all
I don't know
both
what's
try to-
going on, but at the end of the day, if you would have set your ass down
Y'all
right
both
there,
try to read.
I could have really figured
One
out
of y'all
what was
think
going
y'all
on.
better than the
But
other.
all that pushing and arguing back.
One of y'all think y'all better than the
I personally, I get why Rah was trying to be the peacemaker and all this stuff, but honestly, Rah, you should have stayed out of this.
Nah, I just want to say, like, I feel like, due to how our conversation was last time I seen you, and I feel like, is it okay if I talk? It's okay if I talk?
Oh yeah, you can talk now.
Okay. So I feel like due to the fact that last time we had a conversation and you won't let me say nothing, and that just like made me mad because I feel like every time we talk, you won't let me get out how I feel.
Right.
So I feel like our whole situation is, I feel like we known each other for a minute, and when we first met, everything was like attraction. And then after that, you moved.
Right.
And then we always kept in contact. We always been cool. We always had that bond. Cause I don't have that chemistry with nobody else like I got with you. You know what I'm saying? You know how like when you meet somebody and y'all both find each other attractive, and y'all find that y'all have things in common, so y'all be cool. And then as y'all getting to know each other, y'all building like a relationship. Not saying that y'all finna build a relationship where anything is a relationship, whether it's a friendship, you know, it's all still a relationship. But we had became cool, and in the midst of became cool and trying to get to know each other, life happens. So that kind of puts space and distance in between. Then it even takes other people to move and stuff like that. So we could never really focus on a relationship if we wanted to, but we never said we were doing that. We just always just been cool. That's just what it was. So it's like then you came back, and when you came back, it's just like, oh, let's just pick up where we left out. And it wasn't like necessarily that. We never sat down and talked and say, hey, well, let's do this. Hey, can we do this? Hey, let's do this to lead to this. We never, ever had that. All we had was, nigga, I know what it is, so who made that shit happen?
It feel like you are leading me on through the text messages because you do tell me certain stuff and you do say certain things that make me think that you really want something more. I thought we was both on the same page. Like if we was in the same city, we would work towards doing that. Right. If we had all this attraction for each other.
But you gotta also remember the smaller details that the reason why we couldn't do that. I had just got out of a situation. You was definitely in a situation.
Okay, yeah, but that was, yeah.
So you gotta remember all that too. And then on top of that, our personal issues what we also was going through in our livelihood.
I honestly feel like at this point, me and you should just keep it, it's just friends.
We always been friends.
Right, and we can just keep it there. Maybe I did have hopes to think that me and you probably can have more than that.
You know, D'Angelo's always been cool, we always been cool, but it's just like, when D'Angelo left and he got in his relationship and then he came back, it's just like, I was just going through stuff, you know what I'm saying? I was just going through personal stuff in life and all stuff like that, so it's like, that was not my focus to hop in a relationship. You know, we can always be cool, but I don't use that as no handicap. If I'm going through something and my focus need to be focused on that to better myself, then I'm gonna do that. I'm not finna be in a relationship leading people on and trying to get to know you and stuff like that when that's not my focus, because that's not fair to you. I didn't see myself in a relationship. And I said that numerous times.
Oh my God, I'm so sick of people thinking I'm trying to push them into a relationship.
It's not what you think, it's what you...
I ain't pushing nobody in no damn relationship.
So what you
I was just talking about hanging out with you, boy. I never hung out with you, rah-rah.
What you yelling for?
Because I'm getting frustrated.
For what? We just talking.
A little bit.
This is alcohol? Because if that's so you put it
No,
down,
it's not
we can have no
alcohol.
talk.
I wouldn't have one drink.
Because we ain't even do all that what they did. We just talking. Because technically we already had this conversation.
Right.
That's why we cool how we is now. We can sit in there and talk. But don't go back to it and make it seem like we did. Because we know where we at.
Well,
and everything is cool with us.
Be cool.
Cool.
And we can be friends.
Right.
Because that's what you've been saying anyway. Friends. So which is cool with me.
It's cool with me too.
So it's cool. Right.
So we cool.
We cool.
Now don't be walking up out of here like, no, like you just that girl and you just say what you said.
What? Shut the fuck up. I don't have no issue. I just wanted to talk about that. So we can go ahead and enjoy the rest of the time. And
so we can hug and all
put
that
my
shit.
sheets back on.
Right.
It might be cricket.
Hey, what's up, man?
Whatever.
I ain't never met you before.
Yeah, no.
Hi. When I go out on the show, right? You on both.
You heard of Rah-Rah, right?
Yeah, you the one.
The one I've been dealing with is Rah-Rah. Not Ryan. I don't know who the hell Ryan.
I think it's time for us to have a good old time, forget about all the drama, and just have fun. So I decided to have everybody wear pink and nude. Not nude like your balls and your booty crack and your unshaved pussy is out.
No, I'm not that nigga that be hooked up with the butt. I'm the one walking away when your mouth is full of
Now that everybody is civilized, Travis and Will.
Opposite plus with everybody.
Oh, so y'all good.
I hope. We said that last time.
Yeah,
We good for
They
it.
good.
we'll see.
Because the real issue is, why is it so hard to date in Atlanta particularly? And I'm not talking about any other state. So why do you guys feel like it's so hard to date here? Is it because there's so many options out?
I don't think it's hard to date in Atlanta. I just think
Oh my
it's...
God, I hate when you say that. Okay, go. Okay.
How you ask
You
somebody?
ask for somebody
I know,
opinion
okay,
now.
go,
You
go,
can't
go,
get
go.
mad at somebody giving an opinion.
Well, you gotta get that there. Get
I
out.
gotta stop. Okay, go. Whatever.
I don't think it's hard to date in Atlanta. I just think it's the people you choose to date in Atlanta that make it hard to date in Atlanta.
I agree.
It's not hard to date in Atlanta. Especially if you find somebody that wants to date in Atlanta.
Exactly.
I think people just want to fuck and that's it.
Right, that's the most
I know,
majority.
No, that's the type of people y'all attract.
Exactly.
Oh no, Rob, I
I do attract that, but I'm just saying.
Okay, you want to be real since you want to do that.
People
When I
that
first
want-
met you, I wasn't trying to jump on you, but you jumped on me. So it's the niggas that you attract in Atlanta. I didn't come at you like, hey bro, let's fuck. I came at you like, hey bro, let's be cool.
And there's a reason behind why people do certain stuff.
Okay, so what was your reason?
Because I was first out relationship. You were the first person that I kind of with.
So your first thing
outside
when
of my
you seen me was to jump
me
on
getting
me.
over my ex.
So your first thing was to jump on me.
Jump on you how?
Well,
However you feel you want to jump on me.
well, we talking about something that was almost 3
But I'm
years
gonna know what
ago.
type
I
of
mean,
jump.
but I'm just, no, but it go off what you saying though.
I know, but still. I may have been.
That's funny that you say that because Travis, I'm sure you can attest to this. When I first met you, you was telling me how you was feeling me too.
Okay, I did. See, okay, I was.
Yeah, so what was that?
So
No, but it wasn't as if I want to go have sex with you or nothing like that. I'm single, so I just felt like I was like, oh, okay, I'm single. I can say that.
so you put you and Rah-Rah on the
Hello, because I showed.
Will, you got a lot to. You really do have a mouth. I don't understand what Travis is talking about.
Don't get me into this. Don't get me into this. Man, Will had
Oh, so because he co-signed what you clearly did.
Will had a
Because he
Now he got a mouth.
blast.
Now he got a mouth.
Yeah, Will had
I
a
was saying what you
heart.
just said.
Well, let's
Now
talk
you
about.
now I want to ask you because you say you see what Travis was talking about, but earlier you was on my side.
No.
So you need to stop straddling the fence. You seem like
No,
you
what I'm saying
seem
is-
like you confusing yourself.
I say I'm
baby.
seeing now.
You seeing now what?
Yes, what Travis was talking about.
Oh,
Based on
now
what
you seeing it because it's
based on
on
what
you.
you're doing, of course.
Because it's
I'm
on you,
saying,
not
you doing, you not. It don't matter.
Although-
I said he was doing it to him too. I said that too.
You put the light on you and Rah-Rah.
Okay.
Now we could keep it moving. Now are you done?
I'm done.
Okay.
Okay. Well, have you been dating somebody here?
I've been dating Alante and we had an amazing date.
Y'all had one date, right?
Yeah.
Have y'all been talking ever since?
Yeah, we've been communicating through text.
And I did tell you the last time I met you that me and Alante went out on a date. So I'm happy that y'all are dating because I told you, I feel like you would probably like him based off what you had described to me.
Okay, but you also told me, you know, some things that I found out weren't true.
And that was?
And that was as far as Alante and you supposed to be exchanging Christmas gifts.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. So with this exchange.
Who didn't get shit for Christmas?
Who's talking about change for picnic?
No, Travis, do you remember that?
I remember the conversation.
Oh, okay.
You remember that conversation, right?
Okay.
You know, since we bringing Travis in.
A FaceTime.
I remember after telling you I was gonna give you a gift. We only met one time.
You said maybe we change
No, I
gifts
never
for
said
Christmas
that.
or something.
One thing I know is that I'm not a liar.
I'm not.
And I
either.
never said that. So you're saying that I said that we can exchange gifts?
No,
Because what I said was
This is
what I
what-
said was that I'm getting a Christmas tree for myself because of
And
Christmas.
you said, hey,
because I
maybe we
like
can,
Christmas.
maybe
No, I
we
did
can
not.
exchange
No, I
gifts.
did not.
So, what between Malcolm and Quintin? So the dates went good according to Quintin. Did you think the dates was well? So what was the? You guys just came to an agreement that you guys are better off as friends, or?
Yes.
Okay.
So y'all been off as friends and y'all two dating. Y'all been dating for a month?
We went on a date. We've been talking.
For a month.
How long were y'all dating?
For 3 months?
3 months, including last month.
This was way before me.
Oh, okay.
It was.
This one.
I didn't even.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, good.
I was doing even my
I mean, if it was
business
two
to know
at a
what they
time,
was
it
doing
wouldn't
at the time.
I think that's cute for y'all.
For who?
For who?
D'Angelo and Malcolm to be dating for a month.
A
A whole month. That's
You
cute.
stayed your first trimester.
Yeah, that's
A
dope.
lot of people have
A
miscarriages.
whole month.
Well, I mean, I couldn't tell the way he is, you know.
What you talking about me?
The way he was talking about you,
I couldn't tell either.
That's why I say it's good.
This is like way up here because
And that was way before I even knew who Malcolm was.
Well, Malcolm is a good person. We had some great,
Thank you.
great dates. He's a really good guy.
Oh yeah, I seen that from.
I've known now that Malcolm's a good person.
So I think what's so funny
Oh,
to
yes,
me
yes,
is that D'Angelo and Malcolm been dating for a month.
Well, let's unpack
That's
that.
cute.
Why don't we?
That's really cute to me.
So y'all
We've
been
been
avoiding
talking
dates?
for a month and we went on a date. And we
What's
do have
talking to
another.
you? You know, you ever seen that post where they be like, the talking stage is this, the dating stage
Getting
is that?
to know each
Everybody
other.
got different
Yeah, just talking
Ideas.
and conversing, getting to know each other.
via text.
Text, phone, FaceTime.
You never even told me about this dude. I found out with the cast. Kind of found out you and Malcolm dating. Oops, slap in my face, but I ain't sure.
So y'all only went on one date?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all like each other?
In a month?
Y'all like each other?
It was busy.
He's a busy person. I'm
You make time for what you want to make
Is
time
he?
for. I don't
Right, he-
So wait. So, Malcolm, what you call busy?
You are busy.
somebody
What
went
you
on
call
a date.
busy? So they only went on one date, but that's it because Malcolm is busy. But when I say it's busy, it's a problem. But yeah, I'm doing the same thing Malcolm doing. Probably more. But what time I said? What time I said I go to work and get off?
You eat third shift.
But maybe he was Malcolm was more consistent.
Oh, gotcha. Cause that was the word. Gotcha.
That was the word. So
Well, so if that may be the word, is that the truth?
yeah, right.
Me talking to anybody else, if it was Malcolm or somebody else, they don't have nothing to do with Rah-Rah. Just because me and Rah-Rah was talking about. We had a situation, we were not together. So y'all basing off, oh, you was just talking to Rah-Rah. Rah-Rah was never talking. We
Well, I
had a
have
little
other receipts. I just ain't threw them on the table yet because I'm trying to collect all my information.
Wait, what you?
That's all.
So what
I'm
you
doing.
looking for?
But you know, I ain't even that type of person. So you ain't got to come at me like that. I'm just being real and just.
I mean,
saying what
it is tax
I
time.
don't have to tell you.
You should
I don't
get that refund.
I don't think I have to tell you like
You're right,
who I'm
you
talking
don't.
to.
Period.
Because I'm sure you talk to somebody outside the show. You converse with other people.
Yeah, but you.
Me and Malcolm are not in a relationship. We are
The only
talking.
reason you're able to say what you just said because I told you that verbal out my own mouth.
So you didn't know that it was dating?
No, not for no month.
Oh.
We just kissed in the car.
When?
When I see him.
When was that?
Last week.
Last week? Did you know that?
What day last week?
First of all, this was not last week.
How was the kiss? Was it a taunt?
It
Hold
was
on.
not
Whoa.
It was not 2 weeks ago.
Rah-rah. Was this a church kiss or was it a taunt kiss? It's a difference.
It was very much so one of these situations I'm finna pop up.
No, it was a.
He asked me. It was very much so one of these situations I'm finna pop up on you because you think so much of this of me.
Excuse me, I did not.
I'm not this and that.
I can show that I didn't.
You did. Very much so. I don't got no problem saying that. And
I was surprised that you came.
Very surprised.
But I felt like you were only doing it because you felt like I was dating somebody else. Wow. That's why I
didn't ask you about your dating life.
No.
I just said I just came to see you.
You gave his house a kiss too?
No, he kissed me. I was getting out of the car. He was like, give me a kiss.
You gave him some?
No, it was nothing.
You do better.
Oh well, it was
nothing else.
It was.
And what you're trying to do right now?
I'm not trying to do nothing. I'm just putting shit.
Yeah, it's because me and Malcolm kind of sort of already talked about small little stuff like that already.
Okay.
But
okay, but you're taking what I'm saying like you're making it seem like I'm coming at you. I'm not coming at you. This is new information to me, and due to the fact that I know what we stand and what we got going on, when somebody else brings information,
we barely even talk. I talk to you.
You know what?
2 weeks.
You're right. Leave it alone.
You need to stop.
You're right. No, you're right. I'm finna stop.
Because we don't.
I'm finna stop.
Like that every day.
You're right. We don't.
You pop out.
But what I'm seeing is you don't like to be in a hot seat, and when you wrong in a hot seat, now it's a situation.
I'm not wrong.
Okay, bro.
You pop up every month.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You're right. Leave it alone. But it's just
question. Then I'm saying this out of love. Why does it matter if you guys said that y'all friends?
I was consistent.
If they're dating, if y'all just consider yourself
because we them also the friends that talk like that. If I was dating someone or talking,
he asked me. I have been telling you like I don't even want to do this with you anymore. Like for a time, I've been telling you this.
Hear me out. So if y'all just gonna be friends, why does it matter if you dating somebody?
We friends. It don't even matter. Conversation.
Because you
we ain't got to talk about that. We ain't got to talk about it. Done with it.
You and Quintin are more close than me and Rara are. As far as, because y'all still have intimate.
I mean, me and Quintin ain't kissed 2 weeks ago though either. So, like, it's kind of hard for you to say that.
Yeah, but it was a kiss. I mean, it was not nothing that don't take the fat away from what I have going on with you.
Okay. I'm gonna sleep on it. We'll see what happens. But, yeah, it's still on my mind a little bit. Actually, it's on my mind. Not necessarily the kiss or the act itself, but it's just like the lack thereof information, right? And I'm expecting you to be 100%. I'm expecting, like, granted, we're just, just talking, just having conversation, but if this is just the beginning stages where we're losing, where we're withholding information, I can only imagine.
I was not withholding anything. I just didn't even think about it. I didn't even think about that. He just brought that up, and that made me think, oh yeah, that was something. But I understand that. And you're entitled to do whatever you want to do. I came in here to tell you that that was not something that I was intentionally trying to hide. Because it's not something that I even thought of. We are not together. Me and you are talking. But I told you I feel some type of way that you still have an intimate flirting with that guy you told me. But you said it's nothing like that. I can feel some type of way too.
Yeah, you can. But one thing you can't say is I didn't tell you.
Yeah, right.
And that it wasn't unexpected.
But me and Robert had nothing going on. We don't.
Well, see what the future holds, but I'm gonna get some more information. So I'm gonna let you know this right now. I'm going to talk to Robert, and I'm going to ask him the depth of your relationship because I would like to get that perspective. So I'm going to have a conversation with him, and I'm going to ask him a series of questions, same as you, just to try to get an understanding of what the relationship was like. Okay.
I appreciate
it. Thank you for letting me know, though.
So I invited Alante over to my house. At the hotel, I really vibed and connected with Alante a lot. I really liked Alante's vibe. I really liked the energy that he was bringing to the group. It felt really pure and positive. And so I just felt like that's the kind of energy I want to align myself with. That's the kind of person that, I could see myself actually hanging out with and being cool with. So school? You've been dancing?
Work.
Work.
Yeah, school too, cause I'm taking more classes. But yeah, so much. How about you? What's going on? How you been?
Not so fast on me. Cause I know,
no, forget about me.
I know school and work and dance is not the only thing we have going on.
Right.
How's the love life going?
So you know that me and Will went on our date, and it was really good. Like I really liked him. He's really good company. You know, like we didn't really get to hang out as much as I wanted to, just cause like my life is so hectic, and I hate it. I hate that I don't have that time or opportunity to give to somebody else when I want that time, you know?
Right.
But I'm glad, you know, we still talk, you know, from time to time, which is cool. You know, like it's nice, it's refreshing to talk to somebody who, you know, understands that, you know, like being busy it's like you can't control how hectic your life is because of how busy you get, you know?
I see this friendship like moving forward in a way that, you know, like could be good to where we, you know, we're going out regularly, you know, hanging out, you know, doing some like gay boy shit, I guess you could say, or even just like chilling like on some nigga type shit.
I know you were going on dates with Malcolm, right?
Yeah. Well, at that point we weren't anymore.
Okay. Right.
Because he was dating D'Angelo.
Right.
Yeah.
Him.
Right. So once me and Malcolm decided that we were going to cool things off and we would just remain friends and we would work better as friends, he off camera surprised me the next day at my house with flowers, which anybody that knows me knows I love flowers. It's a beautiful gesture and it made me feel really, really good. And I was surprised considering the fact that we had discussed that we wouldn't see each other, but having him, you know, pop up unannounced and take a little bit of initiative, I found that to be thought it was kind of sexy. I thought it was kind of hot. I'm like, okay, you're taking initiative, you're popping up, you got flowers, like this is awesome. And then we went on a really, really great date off camera.
So what happened like with that, like
with Malcolm?
Yeah.
After the hotel party, Malcolm came over and never left. Like even with smoking, it's like it's not something that like, oh, I have to wake up to smoke, I have to smoke to eat, I have to smoke to sleep.
Right.
It's just like, and I didn't mind like if he's around, like holding off, like it actually was something that would happen subconsciously. Like, I wouldn't even think about it. It just, I do smoke.
You got a bendy straw? I want a bendy straw.
I know.
I'm gonna pretend mine is.
This is like the last bendy straw.
I'm just gonna pretend mine is.
Yeah. That works. That works well. I felt like there was a difference this time than when we were dating on camera. I felt like it was just such a difference and I was here for it. I was like, he was showing me things that made me really genuinely feel like he actually really cared about me. Like even though he was dating someone else and even though he left them alone before coming back to me, still the fact that he was thinking about me and that he had some type of feelings for me, it really made me feel like, okay, maybe you quite possibly could be the one, and maybe I was just being like blind. The more and more we got like closer and closer and closer, we had a conversation, and in that conversation it just kind of came out like he doesn't want anything really long term right now. But then I was confused as fuck.
Right,
like,
that confused me.
Like, you're bringing me flowers, you're calling me,
right,
you're telling me things, we're talking consistently, and like you're not like really saying that you don't want anything long term, but your actions are showing that you kind of are leaning towards that. And my whole thing with the whole situation is, at the end of the day, we all have lives, we all are busy people, and doing the things that we were doing is very time consuming.
Of course.
So if you don't plan on being in my life like for the long term, like I didn't understand how you kind of like, why would you change my mind about you?
Right.
You know, like
especially like after you've ended it. the first
exactly.
time.
Like we could have just left it alone.
Exactly.
But like, why did you keep going? Like keep pursuing, keep trying, keep going. Like, don't make me, you know, like he kind of was making me fall for him. Like
all over again. Yeah.
Doing stuff that I just seen him in a different light.
I definitely think that Malcolm and Quintin should be together. You know, they're definitely a good match. I mean, of course they have their like little things on why they aren't together or why aren't they moving forward with each other, but in my eyes, I think that they match perfectly, and just because I think something doesn't necessarily mean that it's the right or best thing. But yeah, like it's definitely good to know that they got back together and they tried to work things out, especially because I didn't think that Malcolm should have been with D'Angelo in the first place.
Ultimately, he's not looking for a boyfriend or anything of the sorts right now, and that he just would really like to be friends with benefits. And I respectfully declined, because that's just not the space that I was in, and that's not where I thought this was headed, and that's not the intentions that I thought he had. And after that, my feelings were kind of really hurt, because I really felt like I thought he was really looking for something real, and even though I like to take my time, I thought we were really blossoming into something, but because it was behind the scenes, so it was really real and it was organic, or at least it felt like that. And now I'm feeling like, well, you want to be friends with benefits, so it's making me feel like you're doing all of this stuff. You're buying flowers, you're going on dates, you're sending me messages, you're sending me videos on how to stop smoking marijuana. Like, you're sending me all of these things and doing all of these things because you want to be with me, but the whole time you really just wanted to be inside of me? Typical man, typical nigga.
So I invited Travis over so we could talk about this damn hotel get-together gathering. It was a complete mess. Too much.
Hey, God, you take your ass down there, mother ass the goddamn phone, man, the damn dog. Hell, it's hot cold outside.
So far, me and Travis is we really getting kind of close. We don't talk every day, but when I see him, we see each other. I mean, everything's good. We have a good time. Always good laughs and stuff. So far, he's been a really cool guy.
It was too much.
I didn't do that.
You did a lot.
What I do?
You and Will, everybody's just so damn confused, and I still didn't get no resolution on why the fuck y'all don't like each other, even without blue.
I don't have a problem with Humpty Dumpty. He started with me. We talked at the Pont City Market, and I thought we were cool from that conversation. Right. But then I get on Facebook and Instagram and all of the other things, and you got all your friends saying all this crazy shit to me. They cussing me out. They arguing. They doing all the extra stuff. And I'm like, I did not respond to it. But I feel as though if me and you have an issue, our friends don't have nothing to do with that. So you can control your damn friends. He talking about, I know my friends said that. You know your friends damn said that. Just like you told them who I was, and you took them directly to my damn social media platforms. Right. And you decided to tell them, oh, well, Travis and Frank gonna say nothing about it, but if y'all do it, we gonna tag it. No, y'all was trying to damn murder me, then realize your ass gonna get cracked just like his ass got cracked and popped.
Well, you didn't touch me now. I wasn't gonna let y'all fight. What, you been on him?
Yeah. Well, you know he touched me first. He put his hands on me first. Me and Will, hell, we ain't probably gonna never get along. We probably gonna get along just for this couple minutes, and then after that, probably tomorrow we're gonna argue again. Then we're gonna be fighting again. Then I have to push his ass again and knock his ass out. But Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great old fall, and then if he put his hands on me again, he lucky that's all I did was push him. But child, you wanna talk about me fighting and Will and all that stuff? We pushing and arguing and all that stuff, and Robert over there trying to slap me into and all that shit, bitch. That was on your ass.
I did not expect Barbara to say that.
Everybody, Malcolm, Rara, Alante, everybody was coming for D'Angelo. And personally, I'm the type of person, now we can be freaking frack, and I know we're freaking frack, but at this particular moment, I didn't feel that I needed to jump in, because I do think they had some questions that D'Angelo needed to answer. Now, if they would have put their hands on him, you know, I'm nuck if you buck, okay? Let's be very clear.
Like I said before, there wasn't nothing that, it wasn't a kiss that meant something. It was just something like goodbye, see you later.
A goodbye, see you later, child?
Yes.
You didn't kiss my ass when I walked in the goddamn door.
Well, but that's what it was. I didn't really feel like it was my need to tell Malcolm that me and Ryan kissed, because Ryan just pulled up on me, and when it was time to leave, I just gave him a kiss on the cheek. Well, on the lips. It was on the lips, but it was just like a goodbye kiss. It wasn't nothing serious like that. We wasn't tonguing or nothing like that. It was just like, see you later. Like, if it don't, I ain't think you meant that much to say it out loud. We just kissed in the car.
Child, so much stuff happened. What's the whole issue between you and Alante? Like, I think that'd be different.
That boy just, he said the gift shit.
Now, why would you lie about that, though?
That, why would anybody would lie about somebody, well, people do lie, go around saying, oh, they gonna do me this and do this for me. He insinuated again. That's why they were attacking me and all this stuff, because I really wasn't paying no mind, because I just kept on saying, you said it. You did say that.
I don't think that D'Angelo will lie about a Christmas gift. To be honest, his ass to ask me for a goddamn thing. And honest, I don't see what the big deal was. Alante, if you didn't remember saying it, it is what it is. But at the same time, I was not there when they had that conversation. I'm just going based off what my friend is telling me. And my friend is telling me that Alante mentioned about the whole Christmas gift exchange.
You insinuated about getting Christmas gifts for us. If we ever was to, go get serious, or if we ever was to talk, maybe we can exchange Christmas gifts. Yeah, since the party, it's just really been kind of sticking on me, because I feel like I was getting attacked by a little Alante in regards to, he felt like I was saying something about a damn Christmas gift that he wanted to buy me. The he say, she say shit got all twisted up. What I said was, in regards to the Christmas gift, he kind of insinuated that we should get each other Christmas gifts for Christmas. That's all I said. I never wanted to go around telling everybody that he wanted to buy me a Christmas gift.
I thought that I was going to bring everybody together and bring some positivity, but it ended up being a goddamn tornado, child. They fucking up the church's money. I was mad. But seeing D'Angelo, that really was what I needed. He brings out good energy out of me, positivity. He's fun, he's energetic, and I just needed like a pick-me-up, because after all that, I was really down. I can't believe I actually got to a whole physical fight with Will, and then arguing with Quintin, and then everybody jumping in on D'Angelo. I think we both needed that moment just to have a little kiki, have a little drink. He didn't have no neck bones in the oven, so we wasn't eating the thing. But it was good to have a little drink and just to catch up with D'Angelo.
Did I meet the real you before, or is it the real you now? I can tell you love me before, but I just don't know now. You used to love me good daddy. You used to love me good daddy. Don't like how you coming at me, like I am making you happy. You used to love me good daddy.
I invited Ryan out to the park so we can just talk a little bit about the hotel, and also I want to ask him a few questions about him and D'Angelo. I still necessarily haven't gotten that closure, but we'll see what happens. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know whether to start with Quintin or D'Angelo. Shit, it's been a little bit of everything everywhere.
Love is complicated over here.
Oh, tell me more about it. How's it complicated?
Well, I think I'm just like overboard. Like,
really?
Yeah.
What you saying, girls?
Nah,
yeah.
No, I guess I ain't found the right one yet. I like boys just not. I don't know what it is. Just me and boys just ain't mixing right now. Maybe it's me. I feel like now I'm to the point where I'm just like, I don't know, I'm scared. Like, I feel like it's all the same. You're together for a couple months, something happened, y'all break up, or they found interest elsewhere, but yet don't want to lose you. So it's just like, I don't know. But I don't want to give up on it, because I'm a romantic type of guy. You know what I'm saying?
What are you looking for?
I think now that I'm older, I don't think I really have a type. I think I just want somebody that's gonna make me happy.
Everybody has a type.
They do, but it's just like the type ain't working. Cause I would say my type is I like red boys, I like tattoos, I like boys that act like boys. You can't be more feminine than me. You gotta have something going for yourself. You gotta have a job. You gotta have your own life. You gotta be doing something other than just working. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing that happened.
I do know that Ryan could possibly benefit from overly communicating with his partner, but I do think that he can find love. Truly, I think he can truly find love. Just can't rush it.
I think I would talk to a T-girl though. That's kind of crazy that I said it.
You would talk to a T-girl?
A tranny?
Okay.
Yeah, it's some pretty ones out there. It's some gorgeous ones out there. You know, I've been attracted to a couple, but I just ain't never actually go there. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know, that's weird.
Hey, you know everybody like their fair share of titties.
Then you talking about some tranny's top. Like, I just can't imagine no girl with titties fucking me. Like,
you know, some men, some people like that. You know? Some people like that.
No,
some
I mean, hey, teachers on. I just like boys. I like boys.
Okay, I mean that's fine. You like them. You like them fairly masculine. I mean, yeah.
I never had the experience with a T girl. It's not for me. But you can't never say never. But you know what? It is some beautiful, beautiful, beautiful T girls out there. If that's the right word I'm saying. But hey, I love everybody. I love the girls too.
You're gonna attract guys from all ends of the spectrum. All ends of the spectrum. I'm talking about, you know, from those who are like, you know, the ones that you really don't want to the ones that you really, really want. But I mean, it's like, it's your primary responsibility to be like aware of those people that you give your attention to and those people you entertain. And only entertain those people who you want to see yourself grow with, or you want to continue to push forward and move on with, right?
So you're not with D'Angelo no more?
No, not with D'Angelo.
So
I ended up like ending it with D'Angelo because
I was because of what I said.
Well, no, it's not because of what you said. Granted, like that was like a primary reason. Right. Well, it wasn't like a reason. Not the fact that the action happened. It was the fact that he was dishonest to me.
When I found out Malcolm and D'Angelo was dating, it was like kind of like woo, because hey, I just kissed you in the car and you ain't say nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? So I was just like, well, damn, bro, like you could have said something. I definitely would have did that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no cheating. I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I think they're cute together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all watch the same show I watch. Ain't they cute?
We always kept in communication. You know, we were talking, flirting, and everything back and forth. So then, but D'Angelo was always interested in Quintin and I's relationship because I kept, you know, I was still being friends with Quintin even after, you know, we ended things.
Just friends?
Yeah, we was just friends. You know, Quintin didn't want me in the beginning anyway. So it was like.
Why you say that?
I mean, he didn't. He told me he didn't. So he told me he just wanted to be friends. But I'll get more into that too. I had a conversation with D'Angelo about a few days before, you know, we came from the hotel. I was like, okay, so, you know, what's up? Like, what's going to happen? Is there anything I need to know, like, between, you know, you and Rara or anything of that nature? He was like, no, me and Rara, we was just friends. And, you know, like, we had a little thing going on before I went to Texas. But when I came back from Texas, it was strictly just platonic. You know, we was just friends. You know, nothing more, nothing less. I'm like, so there's no underlying feelings there or anything of that nature. He said, no, we just friends. I'm like, okay, cool. You know, and I asked him a few times. I said, okay, you know, y'all just friends, right? You know, he said, yeah, we just friends. Nothing to worry about. Okay, I said, I really wasn't worried. I was like, okay, cool. When we was at the hotel, and all of that happened, and you was like, oh, we just kissed in the car a week ago, and I said, nigga, what? Like, you kissed him a week ago?
I didn't know y'all had that going on. Because if I knew y'all had that going on, like I had told you at the hotel, I wouldn't have said that.
Right, okay.
Because I ain't like that. I would definitely want to put that.
No, I'm glad you did say that.
Me, I'm like, well, damn, just going on. Why you ain't say nothing? I wouldn't have, because I wouldn't have did that. You know
See,
what I'm saying?
exactly. But I don't think it's no fault on you.
Right.
Because that happened because he was dishonest. Not only to you, but then to me as well. Like, you could have told me that. I wouldn't have tripped about, I wouldn't have been upset or tripped about anything. Like, you told me you kissed her about, okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. Right. But then you have me sitting at this hotel looking stupid, and like, you kissed this nigga and you dated me. And even then, after I had a side conversation with him, he still downplayed it. And then tried to reverse it.
I ain't worried about that.
Yeah, that's what he does. Like, he downplays it and doesn't tell like the full
depth. I know
depth.
what it was.
Exactly. So, yeah, he tried to downplay it in the bathroom and then just was like, you know, nothing. You know, it was nothing. It was just like a little small thing. But then tried to flip the script and was like, oh, I can say the same thing about, you know, you and Quintin and this and that.
So how are you and Quintin?
Oh, Lord. I go to his house. I show up at his door with some flowers and everything.
Not
and I'm
flowers?
like, yeah, I did.
Okay, so you trying to do the whole 9 yards?
Yeah, exactly, right. So I'm like, okay, well, let me put my my second best foot forward.
Yeah. I don't know about no flowers, but I like flowers too though. So I mean, but I ain't trying to short no door with no flowers on the first date though. Like, I don't know. But I mean, hey, me and Malcolm 2 different people. That's Malcolm thing. It worked for Malcolm, or did it? Did Quintin like the flowers?
But he was really happy when I brought the flowers to his house and everything. And we went out. We went out to this restaurant. We had some martinis, Chinese food and everything. And we had a really good time. It seemed like he was really like vibing and with it. And so I was like, okay, well, cool. Maybe this may be the start of something new. I took him home and everything. I had actually got the first kiss. After all this time, we've been talking. He actually finally kissed me after we got in the car. And I was like, okay, cool. But a few days goes past and like, okay, I'm starting to see like the communication. It's just like not consistent. It's just like, okay, very sparingly. So I took that as okay, you know what? That's friends. Friends it is. I didn't like the fact that he smoked a lot. And not like, it's not like I'm a social smoker. It's like I'm a habitual smoker. I need to do this every day. Well, I ain't gonna say I need to. I want to do this or whatever floats his boat.
Who doesn't like smokers? You have weed smokers, you have cigarette smokers, you have black or mild smokers, you have smokers. Everybody smokes. Now we can do vape pens. Guess what you're gonna see? Smoke. So he smoke weed all like too much for you? Is what you're saying?
I prefer not somebody who smokes every day.
Oh, gotcha.
That's just me. But yeah, I just don't.
I mean, he can just not smoke around you.
Okay,
see,
so that did happen.
I would smoke in the morning when I get up getting ready for work, and then I would smoke before I go to bed so I can just go to sleep better. Okay. But other than that, that's it. Now, if I'm out and about, then I'll smoke here and there. But other than that, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? You're just like, you're trying to just let me know what your smoking habits are?
No, I'm just saying, ain't nothing wrong with smoking weed. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Bro, I think you flirt with me, man.
I'm just telling you, because a lot of people like they got problems with weed smoking.
I enjoyed my sit down with Ryan. Him and D'Angelo have a type of chemistry that can't be replicated, which is something I do applaud about them. I think they have a really good and deep connection. Ryan overall was very easy to talk to and very funny person. And I enjoyed talking to him. And I am anticipating to continue to work with Ryan later on in the future. He's pretty chill. I enjoy him.
That's what's up.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad we talked though. I'm glad we got that out.
I'm glad to. I'm glad to. It was cool.
Next time on the shit we do for love.
What makes you think that I'm lying? I need to know facts, because what makes you think that I'm lying? Like, at the end of the day, I'll tell you straight up. Yeah, you're right. We were on FaceTime.
So listen, I remember we said we was gonna do like a little get together, like plan like a little trip or something like that.
I ain't planning this one. I just come because last time y'all showed y'all.
Yeah, we don't want you planning no more.
At the damn hotel.
We gonna pull off on you. It's enough of us in here to plan. Everybody can plan something.
So what you want to plan?
Well, I was thinking like a cabin getaway.
So Damien.
Yes, love.
Right. Where did you grow up again? You said
from Athens.
Athens, Georgia. Okay. And how far is that from here?
That's like a good hour. I'm nervous.